most other schools might focus on academic performance and qualifications. Qualifications are really important because they open doors, but it's who you are, your character, and the quality of work that you produce that gets you that job and that place at university or the startup business loan. So we focus on character growth and creating beautiful work, and that beautiful work is really about changing the world around us. So not just nicely formatted exercise books, but things and artifacts that you can see in our town of Doncaster, in the new library, in the art galleries, poetry jams, films, documentaries, that kind of thing that contributes to building a better world and a better Doncaster, and through that work you build your character. We want to produce kids who can respectfully express who they are through their work, through how they look, through how they present themselves, in order for them to claim their part of the world and in order for them to improve the world that they want to live in. So at XP we have a protocol called Crew, which we run for 45 minutes every morning. So they're with 11 or 12 other children with a trusted adult. So for 45 minutes every morning, Monday to Friday, they have to relate to each other, and we talk about being crew, not passengers, and getting everybody up the mountain. If one of us fails, we all fail. And through really, challenging times, peers are so much more challenging than, say, adults. Children are so much more challenging to each other than adults can be. That's really how we grow relationships, or how our kids learn how to grow their relationships with others. And we say that it's all about schools, about building a community. And a community is a group of people who achieve because of the differences. So we need to look at the differences of each other, how we work with different people. So we look at diversity and belonging. I have a design background in designing computer software and music, two of my passions. And when I visited a school in San Diego, High Tech High, who said that they had design principles and they based a school on design principles, I totally did not believe them. I said, I know what design principles are. You've just got a mission statement or just some values or whatever. And then they told me what the design principles were, and I thought, yeah, whatever. And then I spent 3 days walking around this school seeing those design principles manifest. And there was no way I could go back, start a new school without starting from design principles. And the difference is, really, design principles affect your decisions, almost every decision you make. Whereas mission is more about defining a goal. Whereas in the design process, it's the process that's important, and the goal is just a consequence of the process that you follow. Over the last 2.5 years, we've been obsessing with simplification, simplifying our practice and what we do. So we've been looking at alignment and how things can align rather than fit together, because education's so complex. It's not a jigsaw puzzle. You can't just take one piece out and swap it with another, because everything's connected. So we looked at aligning things, and a lot of schools talk about 3 dimensions. Hand, heart, and head, or academic performance, character growth, and beautiful work, and all these things all aligned. And as we were aligning all our practices, we realised we'd not aligned our design principles. So we just went back and had a look, and it literally took us 5 minutes to totally change them because of all the work that we'd done prior. So our design principles are this. At XP, we build our community through activism, leadership, and equity, sharing our stories as we go. So activism, leadership and equity align to the curriculum, academic performance and character growth. Building our community is about our environment and our resources, what we need to survive, sustain and thrive. And then sharing our stories is about our governance, communications and technology, our strategic thinking. We realised that we were sharing our stories, but it was sort of like we didn't realise how important it was. You know, I don't remember hearing someone saying, you know, that maths worksheet changed my life. Yeah. You know, they talk about stories, they talk about narrative. This is what we remember. This is who we are as human beings. We are nothing but stories. When our stories go, we go.